Gas welding is a fusion welding process. Here heat is generated by the combustion of oxygen and acetylene gas or oxygen and hydrogen gas. So due to the combustion of the oxygen and acetylene, here a strong flame is produced at a very high temperature, and this temperature is sufficient to melt the base metal as well as the filler metal. So the gases are regularly regulated and properly supplied at the required quantity. So gas torch is used for welding, hence it is referred as welding torch also. It is used for repair works for joining thin walled parts of steel and non ferrous alloys. Two familiar fuel gases used in the welding are, already I have told you, oxygen and acetylene, oxygen and hydrogen. The acetylene welding process, the temperature is around 3200 degrees centigrade, 3200 degrees centigrade. Reaction in gas welding. The detailed reaction in gas welding involves at each step of the final equation is given below. First, acetylene is decomposed to C and H. Decomposition of acetylene, that is 2C2H2, giving rise to 4C plus 2H2. Zone 1. Both are fuels here. Then the carbon combines with the oxygen to form carbon monoxide due to partial combustion, incomplete combustion of carbon. 4C plus 2O2 giving rise to 4C plus heat. Zone 2. The CO is again, it is a fuel. Finally, CO is converted into CO2 due to complete combustion. 4CO plus 2H2 plus 3O2 giving rise to 4CO2 plus 2H2O, zone 3. So, in this way, the reaction takes place. So, acetylene is over. So, this is 2C2H2 plus 5O2 giving rise to 4CO plus 2H2O plus 31,000 calories per mole. Zone 1 consists of decomposed product of C2H2, a truncated cone flame with round end is formed, solid carbon particles are formed which are incandescent glow with the bright flame. Zone 2. Heat is evolved mainly due to oxidation of C to CO at a distance of 3 to 5 mm from the end of the inner cone. Temperature is the highest in this zone, so greater than 3000 degrees centigrade. In the reducing zone, the products of combustion, that is CO plus H2, can reduce oxides. Zone 3. In the oxidizing zone, CO is burnt and H2 is also burnt and to form water vapor with surplus from air. Flame characteristics. When acetylene flame is mixed with oxygen in correct proportion, that is 1:1, one oxygen and one acetylene gas by volume proportion, and ignited, a flame is obtained. So this flame have a temperature around 3200 degrees centigrade. A gas torch is used for the purpose. Acetylene gas is let out through the torch and ignited first. The gas catches fire and the flame is produced. Oxygen is then let out to sustain the flame. By regulating the control valve, the quantity of both the gases can be adjusted so that desired flame is obtained. Three types of flames can be produced by the oxyacetylene welding process. Those are as follows, and they are shown with the sketch in the figure 5.7 below. Show the types of flames. So A bit neutral flame, you see here neutral flame, oxygen acetylene 1 is to 1. When we supply by volume oxygen and acetylene 1 is to 1, a neutral flame is obtained. Approximate volume of gases are in equal proportions. Temperature of the flame is about 30 to 60 degrees centigrade. Flame is light blue in color. It is surrounded by outer flame produced by the combination of oxygen and CO H2 in the inner zone. This type of flame does not bring about any chemical changes in the molten metal and stainless steel. This is correct flame for welding purpose. Oxidizing flame, oxygen acetylene quantity, that is acetylene is supplied excess 1.5 is to 1 acetylene, oxygen 1.5 is to 1 acetylene by volume. After establishing the neutral flame, if the oxygen content is further increased, the resulting flame is called as oxidizing nature. The flame will be small, short cone, dark blue in color and more pointed than in the first case. The outer envelope is much shorter than the first. The temperature rise in this flame is as high as 3480 degrees centigrade. The excess oxygen at high temperature oxygen at high temperature tends to combine with many metals to form hard, brittle, low strength oxides. This type of flame finds limited use in welding. A slightly oxidizing flame is used in welding copper based alloys, zinc based alloys. Next, third one, reducing flame, oxygen and acetylene quantities, oxygen 1 by volume and acetylene 1.5 by volume. So after establishing the neutral flame, if the volume of acetylene gas is increased, then the resulting flame is reducing in nature. The outer flame envelope is longer than that of neutral flame and is usually much brighter. A reducing flame does not completely consume the available available carbon. Therefore, the temperature is lower and the unconsumed carbon is forced into molten metal. A reducing flame ensures a reducing flame ensures the absence of oxidation. Metals that tend to absorb carbon should not be welded with this flame. For example, non-ferrous high carbon steel or high carbon steel. A carbonizing flame contains excess acetylene than a reducing flame. Gas torch construction. Gas torch construction and working. A gas torch is required for gas welding process. The details of gas torch are given below in the figure 9. Metal tube P is attached with the detachable end A. This end carries mixing chamber B for mixing of gases. The mixer is connected to the metallic tube called the tip. The tip is attached to the nozzle through which the gas mixture comes out. Tube P has a separate passage for the entry of O2 and C2H2, that is acetylene and oxygen. The passages are connected to the gas cylinder